walked in. That red dress moving like a wild Texas wind. She gave me one look from across the neon light. Said, boy, if you can two-step, we might dance all night. Through the night, her laugh rang out like a summer porch breeze, warm as the sunrise on the Amarillo trees. She whispered, "Hon, don't let me go too soon." So I pulled her closer under that West Texas moon. The floor was crowded, but we carved our own lane. Every turn we took, I was saying her name. The steel guitar cried like a lonesome train, but her smile cut through every note of pain. We were two-stepping through the night, turning slow, through the night. Maybe love starts quiet, maybe love starts loud, but ours began dancing in that honky-tonk crowd. No big promises, just a simple sway, two hearts moving the same damn way. We were two-stepping through the night, no fear, no rush, no fight, just a Texas tune and the perfect side. Her hand in mine, fitting just right. If I live forever, I'll remember that sight. Us two-stepping through the night. Neon signs are humming, boots are knocking on the floor. The band is playing louder than the thunder at the door. I caught her smiling sideways with a long neck in her hand, and the whole damn bar lit up when she said, "Come on, be a man." We hit that Texas two-step like we on the hardwood boards, spinning past the cowboys, kicking sawdust towards the doors. She laughed like summer lightning, wild and sharp and free, and the crowd just made a circle like they knew it had to be. We're two-stepping at midnight, cold beer in my right hand, her heartbeat keeping rhythm with the red dirt from the bank. If tomorrow comes to find us with our boots still in the sand, we'll blame the songs and the bar lights and the crowd a heartbeat. Steel guitar cut through the smoke. We move like something holy, like the night itself awoke. Every chord pulled us closer, while the floor kept spinning slow. And the bartender just grinned like he'd seen us all before. Maybe it's the whiskey, maybe it's the tone, but when she said don't let go, I swear the whole place swooned. We're two-stepping at midnight, cold beer in my right hand, a heartbeat keeping rhythm with the red dirt from the band. If tomorrow comes to find us with our boots still in the sand, we'll blame the songs and the bar lights and the way it all began. So play another number, let the neon fade to gold, 'cause nights like this in Texas are the ones you never hold. Clock out when the daylight fades, head to that old pine bar where memories are made. Jesse's got stories you'd swear came from a song. Tommy swears he's right even when he's dead wrong. We line up our seats like it's Friday church, same bar rail view where we laugh through the hurt. Yeah, we see the world through a bar rail line, cold beer truth and a busted up sign, talking about dreams we left behind, women we loved and the reasons we're blind. Maybe life's crooked, maybe we fall, but through the bar rail we see it all. Will we see it all? There's a neon buzz humming over our heads, like a lighthouse calling all the walking dead. We ain't perfect men, never claim to be, but this dusty old counter sets our spirits free. We watch the world spin while the jukebox plays, finding our balance in our own rough ways. Yeah, we see the world through a bar rail line, cold beer truth and a busted up sign, talking about dreams we left behind, women we loved and the reasons we're blind. Maybe life's crooked, maybe we fall, but through the bar rail we see it all. Oh, we see it all. Wasting time, they never heard healing in a steel guitar whine. Judge all you want, we won't feel the sting. This place knows our stories better than any king. Yeah, we see the world through a bar rail line, cold bare truth and a busted up sign. Some folks run, but we just don't whine, finding our faith in a Saturday shine. Maybe life's crooked, maybe we fall, but through the bar rail we see it all. See it all. So pull up a stool if you've lost your way. We'll raise one up to another long day. There's a bar off Highway 7 where the neon flickers low, where the jukebox keeps on humming songs from 30 years ago. Old men nurse their bourbon like it's all they've ever known, and the barkeep's got a Bible, but he never takes it home. There's a woman in the corner with a heartbreak in her eyes, says she came from Amarillo just to watch her past go by. A drifter with a six-string swaps his stories for a beer, and every fool who walks inside leaves something broken here in that rusty Texas bar where the nights don't ever end. You can spill your darkest secrets, call a stranger your best friend, where the whiskey tells the truth and the lies don't get too far. Yeah, the whole damn world feels honest in that rusty Texas bar. There's a cowboy at the counter with the dust still on his boots, says he lost his only paycheck chasing dreams he couldn't prove. But he laughs like it don't matter, says he's lived a wilder life than any man who ever tried to play it safe and do it right. And the band starts up at midnight, fiddle cries like it's in pain. The folks keep tapping worn out floors like they don't feel the rain. That rusty Texas bar where the nights don't ever end. You can spill your darkest secrets, call a stranger your best friend, where the whiskey tells the truth and the lies don't get too far. Yeah, the whole damn world feels honest in that rusty Texas bar. So if you're lost out on the back roads chasing who you think you are, there's a seed for every story in that rusty Texas bar. Granddad built this house with calloused hands and steady eyes. Mama kept the garden growing underneath the Texas skies. Daddy taught me every fence line, every creek bed on this land. Said a family's only stronger when it learns to understand. Ain't much fancy here to show, but what we've got still means the most. We've got roots in this red dirt, blood in these fields, stories in the timbers and truth in the yields. Every sunrise reminds us what this life's worth, holding on together with our boots in this red earth. Yeah, storms may come and times might hurt, but we stand tall with roots in this red dirt. Sunday mornings on the porch, you hear the screen door creak and swing. Grandma's humming through the kitchen, making biscuits while she sings. There's a pride in keeping old ways, living just the way they've always been, passing down the heart and history from the ones who came before us then. Times are changing, that's for sure, but some things you don't let go of anymore. We got roots in this red dirt, blood in these fields, stories in the timbers and truth in the yields. Every sunrise reminds us what this life's worth, holding on together with our boots in this red earth. Yeah, storms may come and times might hurt, but we stand tall with roots in this red dirt. Walk the trail behind the barn, hear the echoes of my people living steady, standing strong. This land ain't just a place we're living, it's a fire that keeps us warm. We've got roots in this red dirt, blood in these fields, stories in the timbers and truth in the yields. Every sunrise reminds us what this life's worth, holding on together with our boots in this red earth. And when my days are done, lay me in this same dirt, 'cause I was born and raised with roots in this red dirt. He was born with a highway humming low beneath his feet, a restless kind of heartbeat that never missed a beat. Met him in a roadside bar where strangers come and go, but something in his wandering eyes felt like a place I'd always known. He said he ain't the staying tight, boots don't learn to stay. The world keeps calling and out his name 1,000 miles away. But when he held me in the quiet dusk outside the county line, I knew I loved a man who never fully truly be just mine. This loving rambling man, suitcase for a plane, he'll kiss you soft as sundown, then be gone by dawn again. But somehow in the leaving, still feel him in my hands. There's a wild kind of beauty in loving a rambling man. He writes me from the border towns, from dusty Texas bars. Says the nights are long and lonely underneath the same old stars. sand. I know the truest part of him returns to where my heartbeat stands. Some love is built on fences, some love on settling down, but ours is in the spaces between his leaving and this town. And every time he drives away, I whisper that I can't, because I'd rather love a wanderer than lose the heart of that man. It's love and rambling man, suitcase for a plan, kiss you soft at sundown, then be gone by dawn again. Somehow in the leaving, I still feel him in my hands. There's a wild kind of beauty in loving a rambling man. So let the wheels keep spinning, let the highway take his hand. I'll be right here waiting, loving my rambling man. Met her off a county road where the fading gravel ends. Boots kicked up the summer dust, wind tangled in her grin. She said the world is wide enough for two hearts on the run. Loving me was easy like the stillness when the day is done. We drove beneath the Texas sky, the stars hung low and wide. A radio playing something rough, softening inside. She said, keep your wheels spinning, boy, just don't you spin away. And I learned that holding someone close don't mean you have to stay. It's love with a taste of freedom, like a long road out of town, like a kiss that says she's with me, but she'll never tie me down. She's a calm inside the lightning, she's a fire in the breeze. Yeah, love with a taste of freedom feels exactly right to me. We ain't got promises we can't keep, or fences we don't need. She lets me chase my open skies, and I let her be free. Some folks think love's a shackle, something heavy, something planned, but ours is built on trust and dust and long nights hand in hand. Maybe real love's not a warning, maybe real love lets you roam. Maybe freedom's just the feeling of knowing you can always come home. It's love with a taste of freedom, like a long road out of town, like a kiss that says she's with me, but she'll never tie me down. She's a calm inside the lightning, she's a fire in the breeze. Yeah, love with a taste of freedom feels exactly right to me. To hearts that wander but never drift apart, to the quiet Texas evening where freedom learns the shape of love. It's love with a taste of freedom, like a long she's with me, but she'll never tie me down. She's the calm inside the lightning, she's the fire in the breeze. Yeah, love with a taste of freedom feels exactly right to me. There's a flag on my porch with one proud star, waving in the wind like a battle-scarred heart. Red for the blood, white for the fight, blue for the sky that owns the night. From the Rio Grande up to Amarillo Plains, Texas runs deeper than the roots in my veins. It's the Lone Star rising, bold and true, with a fire that burns in a red, white, blue. From wide open roads to the old dance halls, Texas stands strong and never falls. Raise that banner to the endless sky. This is home, and that's the reason why. Longhorn shadows in a sunset glow, blue-bounded fields in a springtime show. The sound of boots on a hardwood floor and a six-string humming through an open door. Every town's got a story carved in stone. Every Texan knows they're never alone. It's the Lone Star rising, bold and true, with a fire that burns in a red, white, blue. From wide open roads to the old dance halls, Texas stands strong and never falls. Raise that banner to the endless sky. This is home, and that's the reason why. Cowboy spirit in a sweat-stained hat. It's a promise kept, it's a born right claim. Texas lightning running in your name. It's a Lone Star rising, bold and true, with a fire that burns in a red, white, blue. From the dust of the past to the years ahead, Texas is alive in every word we said. Raise that banner, let the whole world see. Texas pride lives strong in folks like me. When the night gets quiet and the wind blows through, the Lone Star whispers, I'm here with you. I grew up where the map runs thin and the towns are miles apart, where the diesel smoke and sunrise paint a story on your heart. Mama said the world is wider than a back road ever shows, but I found more truth in gravel than a place the city folks go. There's a diner off of 40 where the truckers trade their dreams, and the jukebox keeps on spinning songs about the in-betweens. I learned to measure life in markers, not in money or in miles, 'cause every stretch of lonely pavement taught me how to reconcile. This This is life between the highways, where the dust never stays down, where your story writes itself in every outskirt of a town. No promises, no fences, just the wind that shows the way. Yeah, I'm built for life between the highways, and I'm staying here to stay. Some folks chasing neon signs, the noise and narrow streets, but I chase open heavens and the quiet Texas heat. You won't find my name in records or in some downtown parade, but you'll see my soul in sunsets on the back roads ever made. Maybe freedom's just a space between two roads you choose to take. Maybe home is just a place that lives behind the mess you make. This is life between the highways, where the dust never stays down, where your story writes itself in every outskirt of a town. No promises, no fences, just a wind that shows the way. Yeah, I'm built for life between the highways, and I'm staying here to stay. So if you're lost along the shoulder with no place to call your own, come find me where the highways end and the wild turns into home. This is life between the highways, where the dust never stays down, where your story writes itself in every outskirt of a town. No promises, no fences, just the wind that shows the way. Yeah, I'm built for life between the highways, and I'm staying here to stay. Neon buzzing over crackwood floor, same old jukebox singing worn out chords. Boot prints tangled in a late night haze, cold beer running like a good old days, a steel string cry on a Friday night, whiskey burning like a barroom fire. Nothing fancy in the slice of town, just a place where the lonely settle down. Give me beer on tap, that amber shine, a shot of whiskey to unwind, in a honky-tonk bar where the lights stay low and the stories get loud when the night starts to grow. Yeah, this heart beats best out here, drowned in smoke and songs and beer. Two-step lover spinning past last call, laughing wild as the dust starts to fall. Old bar stools with their busted backs, holding dreams and a few worn-out facts. Barkeep knows when a man's had enough and when he's just trying to look tough. Every sinner's got a tale to spill, every heartbreak gets its refill. Give me beer on tap, that amber shine, a shot of whiskey to unwind, in a honky-tonk bar where the lights stay low and the stories get loud.
honky-tonk bar where the truth hits slow and every lost soul finds a place to go. Yeah, this life feels right out here, drowning in smoke and songs and beer. Rolls wild with the wind, where a man stands tall and won't break or bend. Boot heels echo down Old Main Street, and every handshake means what you speak. Got a rusty truck, but it runs just fine, and a backbone built from a red dirt line. I've got pride in my pocket, fire in my stride, a freeborn style no one can hide. Raise those skies wide open and a heart unbound, a spirit too wild to ever pin down. Yeah, this is my truth, it ain't refined, just freedom talking in a Texas state of mind. Got friends who ride through the dark with me, and a taste for the night where the light runs free. Lone star shining on a long dirt road, and a soul too stubborn to do what is told. Every scar I wear is a story kept of the hills I've climbed and the lines I've stepped. I got pride in my pocket, fire in my stride, a freeborn style no one can hide. Raise those skies wide open and a heart unbound, a spirit too wild to ever pin down. Yeah, this is my truth, it ain't refined, just freedom talking in a Texas state of mind. Yeah. You can take the highway, you can chase the fame, but I'll stay rooted where they know my name. Where a man's good word is a crown he wears, and freedom's more than the breath we share. I got pride in my pocket, fire in my stride, a freeborn style no one can hide. Raise those skies wide open and a heart unbound, a spirit too wild to ever pin down. Yeah, this is my truth, this life I ride, with Texas freedom running full and wide. If you're searching for me, just follow the sign, where red dirt dreams and free souls align. I've been rolling down Highway 6 since the break of dawn, with a cafe old cup and the radio on. These small town signs feel like old friends' names, from Waco's lights to the fields near James. Every mile marker knows my tune, and the sky turns red like a wild sun's wound. I ain't rich in gold, but the truth I own is this white Texas road feels like home. There's dust on my boots, Texas in my bones, a map of little towns carved deep in my soul. From dance all nights to those gravel roads where every goodbye left a story untold. I ain't looking for glory, right behind the old hotel. A girl in boots said, boy, you look tired, but her smile burned bright like a prairie fire. We talk about dreams we keep tucked away, how the road takes much, but it lets you stay. And when the wind shifts off through the mesquite trees, it whispers truth like it's talking to me. There's dust on my boots, Texas in my bones, a map of little towns carved deep in my soul. From dance all nights to those gravel roads where every goodbye left a story untold. I ain't looking for glory, just a place I belong, with dust on my boots and Texas in my bones. Maybe someday I'll slow these wheels, trade the neon nights for the way home feels. But for now this highway's calling my name, a red dirt story that won't fade away. There's dust on my boots, Texas in my bones, and every crooked mile still feels like home. From Amarillo winds to the Huntsville pines, I'm writing my life on these broken lines. I ain't looking for glory, just a place I call my own, with dust on my boots and Texas in my bones. Hey. Sun's barely up on this back road more. Her boots by the door, jeans a little warm. She pours black coffee in my old tin cup, says the world can wait till we load this truck. Wind kicks dust like a Texas tune, and her smile hits me like a high noon June. It's that dust and coffee love, grounded deep but wild enough. Tastes like freedom, feels like home. In her arms I ain't alone, no fancy words, no skies above, just her and me, that dust and coffee love. She leans on the rail of the porch we built, laughs at the stains on my shirt and guilt, says life ain't clean, but neither are we. We're just two hearts running wild and free. The radio hums some red dirt line, and she fits my soul like a classic rhyme. It's that dust and coffee love, grounded deep but wild enough. Tastes like freedom, feels like home. In her arms I ain't alone, no fancy words, no skies above, just her and me, that dust and coffee love. Every sunrise paints a goal, every mile makes a story told. If life's a long, hard gravel road, she's the only place I ever go. Is that dust and coffee love, simple, strong, and tough enough. Tastes like freedom, feels like home, like we're meant to roam. Through every storm, through push and shove, I choose her, that dust and coffee love. Texas wind in her hair, my hand in her glove, that's the truth of our dust and coffee love. I was raised on open acres where the dust storms never sleep, where the wind keeps pushing forward like it's got a soul to keep. My old man said, son, the world ain't something you outrun. but the blacktop called my name before my life had even begun. I learned early that the back roads tell the truth, the maps don't show. Every cracked up county line's another place I had to go. And these worn out boots have carried every dream I couldn't hide. Yeah, the road ain't just a journey, hell, it's how I stay alive. I was built for the highway, born for the long way around. Got a heartbeat like an engine, and it hates to settle down. If I ever lose direction, I just listen to the sound of the wheels that keep on rolling till they find another town. There's a freedom in the sunrise when it hits an empty lane, like the sky's been waiting on me just to lift the weight and pain. Some folks chase the future, some are haunted by the past, but I've learned the beauty of a life that never needs to last. And every mile reminds me why I never learned to stay. Home is somewhere shifting with the lines that fade away. I was built for the highway, born for the long way round. Got a heartbeat like an engine, and it hates to settle down. If I ever lose direction, I just listen to the sound of the wheels that keep on rolling till they find another town. When my story finally ends and the dust begins to rise, let the highway take me onward under big West Texas skies. Daddy worked cattle where the red dirt bleeds. Mama raised us strong on simple needs. Grandpa's old stories still ride the wind, about the kind of grit that don't break a bend. We grew up knowing this land ain't soft. You stand your ground when the storm kicks off. We're born of Texas dust and a long steel spine, raised on county roads and a God-made sky. Every mile of fence, every stretched out line carries the pride of a better time. You can take me far, but you won't take us. We're rooted deep in Texas dust. I learned young how to treat folks right. Shake a hand firm, look 'em dead in the eye. And we don't talk big, we just do what's due. Hard work speaks louder than a worn-out tune. From the plains up north of that Gulf Coast shine, this heart beats slow like the Red River line. We're born of Texas dust and a long steel spine, raised on county roads and a God-made sky. Every mile of fence, every stretched out line carries the pride of a better time. You can take me far, but you won't take us. Texas dust and a long steel spine, raised on county roads and a God-made sky. Every mile of fence, every stretched out vine carries a pride that we live by. You can take me far, but you won't take us. We're rooted deep in Texas dust. Long as that star still lights above, Texas holds the one she loves. I've been driving highways, chasing something I can't name. Big city lights keep burning, but they never feel the same. There's a wind in Oklahoma that still whistles through my bones, and every mile I wander pulls me closer back to home. I hear that old front porch swing like it's waiting there for me. Take me back where the red dirt calls, where the sky runs wide and the nights don't fall, where the creek talks low by the cottonwood shade, and my heart knows every road that it ever made. Yeah, I'm gone too long, and the world feels small, so take me back where the red dirt calls. Mama's cooking Sunday supper, I can almost smell the stove. Daddy's boots by the doorway, worn from fields he used to roam. My old dog's probably sleeping on the steps I used to climb. Funny how the things you leave start haunting you in time. I hear that screen door slam like it's calling me again. Take me back where the red dirt calls, where the sky runs wide and the nights don't fall, where the creek talks low by the cottonwood shade, and my heart knows every road that it ever made. Yeah, I'm gone too long, and the world feels small, so take me back where the red dirt calls. I've been lost in New York rain, but the best of all my memories still live down that dusty lane. Guess you can't outrun the place that built you from a start, 'cause home ain't just a town, it's the beating of your heart. Take me back where the red dirt calls, where the sky runs wide and the nights don't fall, where the creek talks low by the cottonwood shade, and my soul knows every inch that my boots are made. Yeah, I'm still that kid behind those weathered walls, so take me back where the red dirt calls. I was raised where the red dirt blows across an open sky, where the fences break and bend, but they never get too high. Mama said some souls are born to drift like a midnight sound. Mine's been running wild since the day my boots first hit the ground. I've been loved by good folks, tried to settle once or twice, but the road keeps calling louder than the promise of a quiet life. Every time I linger, something pulls me further on, like a half-forgotten melody that's meant to keep me going. Because a free heart won't be tethered, no matter who comes around. You can hold me for a moment, but I won't stay in one small town. I was born for dust and distance, for the wind to be my crown. You can love me, but you can't have me. I'm a heart you can't tie down. I ain't running from affection, I ain't scared of being known. But freedom tastes like whiskey on a night spent all alone. Though I care for you more deeply than these hard words might allow, I'd be lying if I told you that I'd ever settle now. Some folks find their meaning in a porch light shining warm, but some are built for thunder and the tail end of a storm. If I stayed, I'd lose the fire that keeps me standing strong. And you deserve a steady love, not a soul that won't belong. Because a free heart won't be tethered, no matter who comes around. You can hold me for a moment, but I won't stay in one small town. I was born for dust and distance, for the wind to be my crown. You can love me, but you can't have me. I'm a heart you can't tie down. So let me ride into the sunrise, let the wheels keep spinning round. I remember how you held me, but I'm a heart you can't tie down. I was raised where the red dirt stained your boots for good, where the sun beats down harder than any man could. Mama kept faith strong, Daddy kept the bills paid, and every lesson learned was Texas made. We didn't have much, just enough to get by, but pride was something money couldn't buy. Where I come from, the roads are rough, and the ones who stay learn to be tough. We carry scars like a badge we've earned from the winds we faced and the bridges burned. Yeah, every mile under that blazing sun tells the story of where I come from. Grandpa's field still holds a ghost of rain, and the fence line rattles with yesterday's pain. He'd say, son, don't you run from the dirt and grit. It's the only way a man ever learns to stay. Now I'm older, but the truth's still clear. This land's the reason I'm standing here. Where I come from, the roads are rough, and the ones who stay learn to be tough. We carry scars like a badge we've earned from the winds we faced and the bridges burned. Yeah, every mile under that blazing sun tells the story of where I come from. Seen cities shine with a fall's quick glow, but nothing warms a heart like the place you know. So when they ask me what built this man, I say dirt, God's sky, and a working hand. Where I come from, the roads are rough, and the ones who stay learn to be tough. We hold tight to the folks we trust and bury loved ones in the same red dust. Yeah, every mile under that blazing sun tells the story of where I come from, and I'll carry it with me wherever I run. This old dirt road and where I come from.